right, the day is finally here. It is closing day. That means we're going to sign on our house. We are doing a walkthrough first. Not really sure what that entails. Just, this is your house.
We're making sure that the previous owners didn't vandalize it or anything like that when they moved out, obviously.
So we're gonna do that. Very excited to see the inside of it again. The last time we saw it was May, right before we left for vacation, and it is now the end of July. So
it's kind of stupid when you think about it, that you look through a house for 15, maybe 20 minutes if you have the time, and then you're like, yeah, we're gonna buy this house and live here for the next 8 to 10 years. Like, it's kind of a stupid process, but it's okay.
I feel like it works. There's a lot of pressure on this home. It's gonna be the home that we bring our first kid home to, so
I didn't think of it like that.
I'm feeling a little bit anxious, but
we got projects, don't worry.
It'll be okay.
You'll get to see all the projects.
Yes, all of them. So a couple weeks ago, we got back from a camp in Georgia, and I got a cold and just icky. Lasted a couple days, then it went away, and I was feeling great. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it just popped up in my chest again. And then last night, like, as the day went on, I just kept feeling worse and worse. And then all of a sudden, I was like, I think I have a fever. And so when we got home from church, I took my temperature, and sure enough, I had a fever. And it was like 101.5. Now, typically, I wouldn't be too concerned. You know, take Tylenol, go to sleep, whatever. But the fact that I'm pregnant and have had a high risk in pregnancy loss, it was just, Matt was on the phone with doctors trying to figure out what to do and his mom, and I was, of course, just so stressed out. Thankfully, it broke. It kept going down. I haven't had to take Tylenol since. Taking temp every, like, hour or so just to make sure it doesn't come back. But, man, what a roller coaster. And baby's been moving this morning, so that makes me feel really safe. So we went to urgent care, and I've got the COVID. No fun. We are at the new house. I still have pretty gross cough and just not feeling great. Not doing really well, so I'm gonna sit in a chair and watch him and Samson, and they're gonna get some work done. First injury of the day. I went to put something away and Samson was in the house and he got his paw hurt. I wrapped it up. He's exaggerating it. He just doesn't like the wrap, but it was bleeding, so poor guy. I don't know if he cut it on a windowsill or what. Look. I guess I can't walk away from him at all today. Samson and I from our safe spots. Matt's out there. Potentially hitting the branch that's gonna break the porch. Oh, there she goes. Very, very slowly. Maybe? Yay. What a mess. He got it. Oh, good. And it doesn't look like the porch is any worse for wear, so that's good. progress being made. I know. We just took a little nap in the sun. I feel so bad. I wanted to get so many different things done today. And my body just physically couldn't. Like, I'm so tired. Baby has started to move though, which makes me feel happy. But oh my gosh, like, just getting dressed in the morning exhausts me. Look at all of that. Oh, I have to do that by myself. You're welcome. I wish I was able to help, but you did a really good job.
Hopefully you feel better so we can tackle the rest.
Sunday, August 4th. Still sick. This cough is brutal. I don't think I've been this sick for a long time. And I think a big part of it, just feeling like it's so much, is the fact that I am pregnant and everything else is escalated and there's less intervention measures that can be made. Anyways, so it's just challenging. We'll officially be 20 weeks on Tuesday, so that's in like 2 days. And in this 20 weeks, the first 12 weeks were just anxiety filled, as we were high risk because of having 2 previous miscarriages. After that, there was a spell that Matt just was really, really sick, to the fact that we didn't know if he was going to need to be hospitalized. There were so many unknowns and stress there. And then we're like, okay, smooth sailing. And then here, boom, I have COVID. So this little baby has to be a fighter. Just praying every day for its strength, that the stress, the sickness, like nothing stands in the way of our little being growing. So, continue to pray. This is rough. I have been fever-free since 4:30 a.m. this morning. I woke up Matt at around 3:30 a.m. I had a fever of 100.4. If it's over 100, it's dangerous for babies. So he went and got me Tylenol. I jumped in a cold bath and shivered for about 15 minutes until fever started to come down, and then crawled back into bed, and then I started coughing, so I got a cough drop. But so far, it's 3:58. So it's almost 4 p.m. So that's good. But man, this cough is miserable. I honestly would not be doing very well at all if it wasn't for Matt. I don't know how he's doing it. He also was sick. It's definitely not to the extent that I have. But he has been literally making me my meals, making sure I have my Tylenol all the time. He's taking care of Samson. Like, he's doing so many things, as well as helping to prep our new house because we move in like less than 2 weeks. And I'm basically just couch or bedridden. I tried to do my laundry today, and I walked downstairs, switched laundry, walked back upstairs, and immediately spiked a fever. So my body is just struggling so much. Couldn't do it. Feeling well enough to actually be helpful. So my project is this room. We moved everything from our old house, expecting to upgrade our home and get a bigger house. Well, with the Minnesota housing market, that is not the case. And so we're going from having a house that had a full basement to a 1-level house that has a big garage. But other than that, really no storage space. So if we don't need it, can't use it, it's gotta go. And that's what I gotta figure out. I'm honestly, as I'm going through all this stuff, just having, I miss our old house. Our old house was perfect. We had so many dreams and visions for growth. And I'm just having a really hard time visualizing that in our current house. And so as I'm looking at everything that I bought for the old house, that's just not gonna work in the new house. It makes me very sad. Okay, I started 3 piles. A get rid of box, a like trash box, and then we need to move with this stuff boxes. So I did it for like a few, I don't know, 30 minutes maybe, and that wore me out. So I'm gonna take a little rest, and then if I'm energized again, I'll keep working. But there's a few things I need to ask Matt about, like the rugs that we have. Because in our old house, all of our bedrooms had wood floor, and these ones are carpet. So, yep. I am standing on 2 feet again, slowly getting better. We are at the house, and Matt came and shampooed the carpets, I think yesterday. We decided we're gonna move the guest room next, so I'm here cleaning walls, baseboards, windows, and Matt's unloading a trailer of stuff into the garage. So, yeah. The sick diaries continue. Tuesday, I did so much better. Like, I was starting to get energy back. The only thing that was really keeping me down was cough. I think I overdid it Tuesday. Wednesday, my cough was worse. My nose was a little stuffy. I'm like, oh man. So, today's Thursday. It's 10:30. I'm still at home. I'm not going into work until after lunch. I'm just drinking tea. Last night, I did sleep the majority of the night without waking up and coughing. So this morning, I think there's just a lot of drainage. I also got a bloody nose last night. So I don't know what's happening. I don't have fevers anymore. So I think it's just the lingering effects of COVID in my body. But I just feel like I've been sick forever. Because I got sick at the end of our trip to Georgia, got better, and then boom, got sick, and I've been sick ever since. It's mean. I like to play the game, how many boob lights can you see in one room? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So fun. Oh, there's even one in here too. 5. But we're not done yet, folks. Nope. 6. And it gets better. 7, 8.